Мне вот это прикольнуло, конечно. Но мне нравится мой состав. Одно ранение.
А?
Это что такое?
Don't take it personally. Yeah? What is it?
Почему мне кажется, я только что там себя сбил?
What is it? Vile creature. Kill. On my way. Another one bites the dust. End it. Yeah. What's up? Killed. Of course. Let's go. Yeah, why not?
12 из 50.
Next.
Да нет, ничего проще. Алло, здравствуйте. Здрасте.
Yes, yes. 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 A bit too much for you, was I? What is it? Huh? Yeah. Yes. Creature. What's up? Hey, on my way. Not for you. On my way.
Так.
What is it? What is it? Disgusting. And what now? Yes? At once. He hardly put up a fight. Understood. On my way.
Слышь ты. Блин, бегает, понимаешь ли.
Turn hit you very hard, creature. Understood. Don't take it personally. At once. Huh? Of course.
Здрасте.
Forever. Disgusting. Fire you. Bad luck for you. Say goodbye forever. Huh? Yes. On my way. Understood.
Давай, кто-нибудь, проходите вперед.
He hardly put up a fight. And again. Of course. Out of my way. Understood. Out of my way. Out of my way. Aim it. And again. Kill. And again. Kill. Vile creature. And again. Huh? Understood. Vile creature. Yes, as good as done. Killed. Vile take creature. It personally. And again.
Чё, все?
What the hell were those things?
Goimgar carefully pokes one of the dead little creatures with his sword, as if he fears it'll jump up and attack him.
Have you never defended your past, Simmerbeard? Those are Bognalem. Small, ugly, stinking, cowardly. Sound like anyone you know?
Goimgar looks angrily at Boindil and is going to reply, but Namora speaks first.
They are like little orcs. They are even more primitive and make up for their physical weakness through their sheer numbers. They live in caves all around here.
While the others talk about Bognalim, you examine a decorated ox skull that the orcs had with them. It wasn't made by them, and somehow looks valuable. You pocket it.
Хорошо. Марго пере... Хорошо. Кольцо с надписью внутри. Ничего особенного. Ну, такое себе.
You are walking past an inconspicuous copse as Namora suddenly stops on the spot.
Wait. Die, scum!
What are you doing? Why are you attacking us? We're dwarves too. We're on the same side.
I see honest dwarves here, but they are accompanied by scum. I will
Oh, really? And what are you going to do when you...
You! Come here.
What?
Brother, what are you doing? Boindil, what's wrong? Come to your senses.
It's no use. They belong to me.
Так.
Yes?
Clear yourself.
Understood.
My hammer.
Пофигу. Пофигу.
What is it?
Huh?
Yeah. What's up?
I can't hold them back.
Ой-ой. На кого ты пинаешь, да?
No sooner does the unknown dwarf fall unconscious to the floor than her control over your comrades disappears. You fetter and gag her until you know more about her sinister powers.
That was, I hope I didn't hurt you, Scholar.
It was as if in a dream, but at the same time, it wasn't. I heard her voice in my head, and although I knew better, I only saw orcs attacking me. You were the enemy.
Boindil goes over to the shackled dwarf and kicks her gently with his boot.
This is never a child of the smith, even if she looks like one. Those gifts. By fracas, there is something evil at work.
You kneel in front of the dwarf and press your axe against her throat.
My name is Tungdil. If I remove your gag, will you answer some questions?
The captive nods, and you pull the gag out of her mouth.
Geralda is my name. It would seem I underestimated you.
Your powers, I've never heard of anything like it.
Neither have I. I haven't had them for long. When I try to remember, all I see is black mist and I taste iron and...
Did the Alpha give you these powers?
When I try to remember, it hurts. Like needles sticking into my head. I am Geralda Bloodstone.
You said something about scum when you attacked us.
Not her, but her kind. Alpha.
She is a human. She only acts at being an elf in theatre.
In the theatre?
For the first time, Geralda looks at Namora without a hateful expression.
She must die.
Where have you come from and what brings you to Wayan?
I was on my way to the Free Folk. They are said to live in the middle of Girdlegard, without kingdoms or their laws.
The Free Folk? You mean dwarves?
Yes, dwarfs who have left their kingdoms, voluntarily or otherwise. Not everyone has a place in their kingdom.
You instinctively think of your own plight. You are not a secondling, and won't be welcome among the fourthlings since you placed obstacles in their king's path.
Don't believe this nonsense, scholar. The free folk are just a fairy tale that people tell themselves when they don't want to stick to the traditions. Just look what good it's done. Enough talk! She is dangerous, probably...
It's what you call amnesia, memory loss, a tool often used in stage productions. We don't know what happened to her, and maybe she doesn't either. We can't just kill her.
She's too dangerous just to let go, so we'll take her with us. Remove the fetters.
You nip any objection in the bud and turn to Geralda.
Listen, I don't know what has happened to you, but we are dwarves and we shouldn't fight against one another. We could do with your help.
The female dwarf seems just as surprised by your decision as your companions.
Thank you. I would be happy to accompany you. I am Geralda Bloodstone, of the Fourth...
You realize that your decision doesn't please everyone. Boindil and Namora seem particularly upset, but they...
Прикольно. Кровавые ножницы. Прикольно. Your path leads you to a small fishing village. You can just about make out a jetty.
Excuse me, my name is Tungdil. Can you ferry us across to the other side?
The fisherman looks across the lake to the jetty.
Oh, you're polite. I like that. Samuel is my name. I'll ferry you across for 10 provisions or 20...
You give Samuel the gold, and after a long discussion with the dwarves in the group, you follow him onto the boat. The dwarves literally leap out of the boat.
We could have died! I hope it was worthwhile, scholar!
Наверное. Так, давайте сохранимся. Конечно, можно было бы до города, с верхнего, да.
Но я тут сократил путь такой
A
хороший.
two-story tavern sits on the corner of a crossroads.
Minstrel Castle.
The old building has nothing in common with the car.
Finally! Time for
As much as I hate agreeing with you, I too can hardly wait.
You enter the tavern with Bath, but when you take a closer look, you spot a couple of paintings of minstrels in front of a castle, a small stage that, judging by the dust, is only very rarely used, and a lute. There are not very many guests on the ground floor, perhaps a dozen, and most of them belong to a group of mercenaries who... You go to the bar where the landlady is working and sit on a stool. The landlady, a stout,
Say, why is the tavern called Minstrel Castle? It doesn't look...
Oh, you don't know the legend, dwarf.
One of the guests next to you at the bar takes up your question.
There was a castle here once. No one knows its name anymore, so everyone just calls it Minstrel Castle. Once upon a time, a king lived in that castle. He had many subjects and an enchanting queen. But one day a young minstrel came along and sang of wonderful far-off lands, and the subjects began to complain about their own lives. So the king sent for the singer to hear for himself. He came and sang a wonderful love song, and the king began to be scared. He thought that the minstrel wanted to steal away his queen. Without flinching, he drew his sword and struck the boy down. His father heard of this. He was himself a singer. And so he went to the king and played a terrible song, a curse. The king was to vanish in silence, and no one was to remember his name.
And that's what happened. No one remembers the name of the king or his castle. Make of it what you will. The story's certainly well known enough in the area to give R in its name.
Так, ну, мне жратва нужна. Не понял. А, 127, понял. Увеличит на 100% урон, наносимый автоматическими атаками. Ну такое.
You nod at the landlady as you slip off the bar stool. Bavrigor and Boindil, who are absorbed in a drinking competition, have to be practically... You spend the night protected from the wind in a ruin, and are sitting around...
I also noticed your weapons, Nomura. I've never seen such swords.
Their names are Crescent and Sunbeam. I designed them myself. It took a long time until I found a smith who was...
She looks like a pointy ear too. Nature hasn't been kind to her.
For this absent-minded remark, Boindil receives evil looks from Nomura.
Perhaps I really am an elf, and will bring you a nightmare in your sleep tonight.
By the gods! Isn't she magnificent in her role?
Ладно.
The group isn't overly friendly towards Geralda. Geralda opens the lid and takes a big swig. As she puts down the bottle, a smile flits across her face, followed by a short expression of deep satisfaction. It is the first...
Is that?
No, it's... I don't know either. If I don't drink it, I have a longing for it.
And when the file's up...
I don't know. I don't know where I got the drink from, let alone what it is. But if I don't drink it, frackers, give me strength.
Geralda plays with the file, lost in her thoughts, as if she were trying to remember where she saw it. You discover some ancient ruins and an orc camp in a gorge. A small group of Bognalim is moving between tents.
They're coming out the holes.
You there, my bag! Over there! Quick! You'll have to smoke them out!
Так. Так. А что у нее за... Так. Угу. Ну так себе. Я все-таки хочу гномы, так гномы.
Yes? Grenades! Throw them into the holes, that ought to...
Who's next?
Killed!
Vile creature! A bit too much for you, was I? Vile creature!
Лонгрен. Ну возьмите наконец-таки гранату, да?
And what now?
Killed!
And again, huh? Vile creature!
Uh-huh.
And he hardly put up a fight!
Да ёперный тет, а?
Vile creature! And again! Another one bites the dust.
Ну блин, ты можешь взять?
I didn't hit you very hard. And again. What is it? What is it? On my way.
Загрузить. Так.
Yes?
Grenades! Throw them into the holes, that ought to stop the little beasts.
Да понимаю я, ну... Кто-нибудь возьмет, а?
Yes?
Vile creature!
Ну кто-нибудь, берите, а?
And again.
Yes?
What is it? And what now?
Huh?
close up. Killed. Huh? As good as done. And again. Vile creature. Huh?
Yes?
Yes? All right, and again. Who's next? Killed.
Yes?
And again. Huh? What is it? Another one bites the dust. Yes.
Huh?
And again. Ha ha! Killed. And again. Vile creature. And again. I didn't hit you very hard. Don't take it personally. Of course. Vile creature. Killed. Too much for you, was I? Too easy.
Yes?
Немножко пускай восстановится ХП.
A bit too much for you, was I?
At once.
Attack! Vile creature.
Very impressive, I must say. Let me out, my...
Сонное облако, кислотное облако. Еще одна колечко. Золото, немного провианта, лечебное зелье. Хорошо.
A bowl. It looks as though things have been burned in it. Perhaps offerings for a deity.